Hey y'all, we added a new addition to our family. Meet Moro. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you're getting all your energy out.
That means run away.
Just crashing through everything.
This is her first day in the garden. Hi. I've never seen a chicken before. No. You like that, Clover? You gonna eat my camera? You gonna eat my camera? Boy, is she gonna need a bath already? Oh no.
She got her little.
Get some of that Georgia clay on her toes.
Oh no, that's her beautiful collar.
You don't know how to swim yet. Oh no, don't go in there. Don't go in there. No.
Moro!
Maro, get out of there. Maro. You're all wet.
She has tiny legs. What do you think, Bear Bear? What do you think of the new family member?
She's got to do some growing up before she can keep up with it.
Yes. Come on, Maro.
Yeah.
We had fun driving up and getting her last Saturday. She is super sweet and fun. The drive up there was lovely. The rolling hills and trees. I loved it. We went to this cute little park afterwards where they had this river that you could actually drive through, which was pretty neat. Lily ended up falling in. It was quite slippery. It's kind of funny. So cute. Oh my gosh, Lily. What happened?
It's slippery right there.
Oh my god.
But I'm okay. It's not that cold.
Okay.
I'm glad you're okay.
Oh my goodness, Lily, that's hilarious.
That happened to me before. Don't worry, I know how you feel.
You'll dry off.
Oh man!
Guess you won't get too hot.
Be careful. Okay, my feet are freezing.
Yeah, I bet.
Imagine how Lily feels.
Oh,
Whoa! Almost did it again. You see those marks on the road where some car looks like they slipped off?
Could you imagine slipping off?
Well, I see a rut over here, and yeah, I think somebody went sliding. Well, they got out somehow. I see a lot of scraping there, and that's not tires. I'm sure it was a bit of an experience.
well, I need to wait until my feet dry off, and then I'll put on my shoes.
Yeah, your little toes are all red. That's some cold water.
Maro's been doing very good with her potty training, I think, for the most part. It's definitely going to be a process. Lots of patience and persistence. Bear Bear was not quite sure about her at first, but he's started playing with her today, and it was really sweet. I don't know if y'all noticed that it's very quiet out here. Paul came and got his goats. They are not here anymore. I had noticed that they were starting to lose a little weight, so I contacted him right away and he came over to check them out and he agreed. He spoke to the vet and the vet said that they really need to get more nutrition than what they were getting from the hay that he was bringing over and stuff. So he came and picked them up the next day, and now they have about 30 acres of pasture. And I talked to Paul and he says they're very happy and with the donkeys now. I don't know if y'all remember in the beginning, we also had donkeys here. He got them a while ago, but anyway, so the goats are gone. This whole area we're gonna just kind of let heal up from the goats. I will be planting tons of clover out here because we're gonna be preparing for sheep. Nate's gonna be taking down some trees so that we can get a little bit more sunshine in there. And we'll also get more sunshine in the garden, which will be great. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited to eventually have sheep. I don't know when that's gonna happen. We still are working on the fencing. In fact, let me show you. All right, so we had to do this first little section here that goes all the way down to the posts there. And of course we'll be coming through with the fence posts and clipping them to the fence. And then it just goes all the way down. I don't know if it comes up on camera, but obviously this will eventually be straightened up once we have the posts on. But I'm excited. So at the very, very end of this run, that will be all the square wire we will do on our property around the perimeter. We'll do more in between here. We're gonna fence off, I think, 2 more paddocks over here. We're gonna have one over for about an acre for a couple pigs. And then we'll have several that we can rotate the sheep through. But from here on out on the perimeter, we will be doing about, I think Nate said he wanted to do 5-strand barbed wire, which will keep the dogs in and people out, hopefully. That way, if the dogs do somehow get out, there's no way for them to get off the property. And within these little paddocks, we will have little gates so that we can easily get through each one. Well, I'm excited. Next weekend, this coming weekend, we will be stretching the barbed wire. And that will be interesting. I've never done that before. Nathan has. He used to do fencing back when we were first married. But anyway, it's just gonna feel great to have all the fencing done, and then we can start to really use our land and get the animals that we want. All right, y'all. Let's talk about these darn raptors. They are relentless. We have so many of them. We have a massive hawk. In fact, when I saw it, I thought it was a vulture at first because of its wingspan, but then I realized, no, that's a hawk. So we've got that big one, and I kind of wonder if that's the one that took my duck. Then we have a falcon. Well, y'all remember how Nate put up the string last weekend? Well, that darn raptor got through. I heard this awful commotion outside. I look out my window from upstairs, and sure enough, there is a chicken getting attacked by this raptor, this falcon. I tell the girls to go out there as quickly as they can. I run downstairs, put on my coat. And the falcon is still on top of the chicken when the girls get outside. Melody had to bang on the fence here to get the thing to finally let go and fly away. It tried to pick the chicken up, and it lifted the chicken up for about a foot and then dropped it. I thought for sure that chicken was done. It ended up being just fine. She survived. That was great. I was so happy we were able to save her. So immediately I just put all the chickens in the coop, in the duck, locked them up. I put chicken wire on the little doors so that they can't get out. Went out, got more string. We put more string down on top. And I thought, okay, hopefully this will be good enough. Well, no, it wasn't good enough. The next day, a chicken got killed. And whatever it was didn't take it though. It just only ate a portion of it and then just left it. Just really sad and frustrating. So obviously raptors are protected. There's not really much we can do except to keep trying to keep them from getting in. Thought about going back to the knitting, but it's such a nightmare. So I put more string in. I went kind of crazy. We have string going all over in here on both sides. I tried to close any gaps where I thought that they could get through. But, you know, the falcon's not very big. So, let me show you. So, the next day after I put this crazy amount of string on top, came out the next day and another chicken had gotten killed. And I did some inspecting trying to figure out how did it get through. Well, it got through these wires. I don't know if you can see just a little bit. Some of them fell off and I picked some of them off, but these are the falcon feathers. He lost quite a few down feathers getting out. I'm assuming that the exit was probably not very pretty, but he did manage to somehow get the chicken out as well. So there was just feathers down here. There's some left over. And there was also evidence that he somehow, there's a little bit of down, got the chicken through here as well. So at this point I'm just pulling my hair out. I'm scared for my duck. I'm worried about her. I've kept her in a few days here in the coop and made sure there's water and food in there for her. And then of course, you know, Lily's little Willow. So the fact that they can actually get through these wires is just, I'm really surprised. Now I don't think the hawk could get through, but the falcon is pretty small when I saw him. He's not that big of a falcon. Haven't had any issues since then. I think he's just probably full on chicken. But I'm worried if he gets desperate enough, he's gonna come back. At this point, what do we do? Just put netting down on this whole section? I just feel like that's absolutely crazy. I would love to have enough pasture to have chicken tractors. They're a real neat way of being able to move your chickens around to fertilize the pasture, but they're also enclosed and contained so hawks and predators can't get to them during the day or at night. And they're light enough to where you can move them manually. So once we get pastures going into where we do clear out some trees that are not healthy or just are dead, to where we can get more sunshine, that might be something that I could see doing, getting like 2 chicken tractors, having about 12 in each. And now we're getting 10 turkeys in the spring here, and this is going to be the turkey pen on this side, and then it wraps around the greenhouse. And I'm not sure. I know turkeys, the falcon's too small for them, but I know that bald eagles will go after turkeys, and of course large enough hawks. Turkeys will fight the hawks, but There's too many gosh down predators out here, y'all. It's stressful. Huh. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna probably go in and start editing this video, and I'm gonna start making dinner. I'm gonna make this Persian lentil stew. Just sounded good. I've never tried it before, and I'm gonna try it out and see if it's any good. I'm gonna go check on Moro. I think she's probably sleeping. So is Bear Bear. They're both taking a nap. They were outside playing for quite a while, and hi, you muddy girl.
They're gonna play all the time when she grows up.
I'm sure they'll become best friends. They got themselves all pooped out. What are you doing, Melody?
Playing with Jiggle Kitty.
Jiggle kitty? Jiggle kitty. You got water in there? And it's purple?
Jiggle Kitty.
Oh, it's a jiggle kitty. I love it. It's great.
I made her.
I like it. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see you next time.